All right, we got this
There's an
dog at
alligator
the. It
right
looks like they're off to the side. They got a dog swimming.
There's an alligator right there. This dog has
And in the water, there's an
absolutely
alligator right here by this dog swimming.
Stalking it up.
And I told her,
It
"Don't
looks
let
like the
your dog
owners
in,
are on the
'cause there's a
bank
fucking
yelling,
alligator
screaming
coming."
at the
Oh, you
dog.
fucking
The
kidding me?
dog's just swimming. The alligator's now swimming towards
No.
the dog. Then the alligator
Are you serious?
grabs the dog. There's some kind of situation. The alligator cuts off.
Oh my fucking god.
Cuts off. But
Definitely gets the dog. Definitely grabs it at least.
Yeah, there's a lot
Don't know
of
what
we
happened.
can't really tell what ended up happening, but there is a video on something. I've seen it before. There's a dog on the bank. There's an alligator in the water. The dog sees a fish jump. The dog jumps into the water, swimming to where the fish was. The alligator starts moving to where the dog is. The people that are recording, they're screaming, yelling. Dog's not doing anything. If the dog had a come command, it could turn and immediately get out of the water, be okay. But there was no come command. The alligator's closing his distance to the dog, and then boom, grabs the dog, takes it underwater. It's gone.
Yeah.
You know, so it's recall or death.
You're also
come
talking about
command
a
or
bulletproof recall. Like
Right.
that's a little different too from being on land. So
Right.
you'd want to, especially if this is a place you take your dog,
Right.
teach them to recall out of the water too.
Right.
You know.
Exactly. And then you have that guy in Florida whose chihuahua got grabbed by a baby alligator. He jumps in. He's got the cigar in his mouth. He pries the alligator
That's
mouth
option
open, gets
two.
his dog.
That's option two. If you want to go that route, you can go that route. I'm probably going to do the recall.
You got three options. Option one, have a solid come command.
Yeah.
Where your dog comes back. Option two, be
Badass-
the Florida guy.
Badass Florida
You
guy.
grab the alligator. Right. Option three, your dog dies.
Yeah.
So you got three
Yeah.
options.
Yeah.
You know.
Or you die. Option 4.
Right. Well, yeah, because then you're jumping in. And,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
shit's
yeah.
going
If
crazy.
Florida guy option doesn't go well for you, you're going to die. We were just minding our business right outside the dog park. This guy's like doing some training or something.
No,
Probably got an off-leash dog coming at him.
no, this is not good. Get that dog away from us.
Got some little dogs.
Corgi action.
Whoa.
This dog isn't friendly.
man.
Obese dog. They
Really?
gotta point that out.
No. That's why I have them on a leash. That's why everybody
Oh,
should
wow.
have their dogs on a leash.
Oh, wow.
Release the Karen.
What?
Not everybody.
Yeah. It's actually against the law to not have your dog on a leash.
Okay, I didn't know you were the cops.
Oh, I'm not the cops. I'm just a civilian that likes to mind his
Oh, here we
manners.
go.
Now we got
Here we
tit for
go.
tats going.
Right. What the heck?
Yeah. End of the day, I mean the dude's right. But you also got to understand the context of where you're at. You know, I go train at the dog park all the time. You know, you got to understand people they're gonna do what they're gonna do. You know, the best you can do is control you and your dog.
It's common practice at a dog park for dogs to go in and out of the dog park to and from their vehicles off leash. So I would
Right.
expect that. So if I'm
This
right
guy's
here
in the walkway.
Right, if I'm right here in the walkway right by the dog park entrance, I'm not going to expect that someone's going to be able to control their dog.
Right.
But yeah, I do go outside of dog parks to train as well, but I'm also trying to have that awareness of the environment around me. And if I see these people get out of their car, start making it towards the entrance of the dog park, I'm just walking away.
Yeah.
I'm giving them space. Their dogs go in. They close the gate. I'm back to the entrance if that's where I want to be. Also, I'll say that if this guy is trying to do some training or something, he has no engagement from his dog.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't even be doing this level of distraction work with my dog, taking him out to a dog
Right.
park if
Skipping
I don't
some
have good
steps,
engagement.
potentially.
Right. Yeah. This is the training progression for this dog is not at a point where he should be out and about like this. So, but
also also the guy's lost engagement.
right.
His engagement with the dog is now
Right.
switch focus, which can often have your dog disengage with you as well. So
Right.
best bet, like you said, just back off a little bit. Let them go to the thing, re-get your engagement a little bit off to the side, then
Yeah.
maybe go back into the walkway or whatever whatever the goals are for your training session.
I will say though, these two little dogs that are walking by, they are great dogs to be around
Yeah.
for distraction. They
Oh,
don't
yeah.
care. They're not reacting. They're just moseying
Just hanging around doing their thing.
They're doing their thing. They got their tails wagging horizontally. You know, they're friendly. They're sniffing. They don't want to
Yeah.
cause no trouble. So
Those are
these
the dogs you want to
perfect
train
dogs.
around with, especially with a reactive dog.
Right. These are perfect dogs to have walking around because they're just
Yeah.
they don't care about you.
Especially you're doing this, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like you imagine that dog that's super assertive or energetic, like
Right.
that dog's gonna run right up to your dog. Like
Right.
I'll take this 100 times.
Right. The leash tension this guy has is just
Yeah.
pissing me off too. This leash tension's pissing
Chad's
me
getting
off.
worked
So,
up.
yeah, come on.
All right.
Get your engagement, get a loose leash going, then go do the dog park.
No. Pippa, no.
There's a bear? Is it a bear?
Dog and a bear. Dog chasing a bear.
Black bear?
You're an idiot.
Well,
No.
you're a dog.
Oh, the bear's coming back.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's just a bear cub, thankfully.
Yeah.
Well, that means a mama bear's probably close
Sure.
by. I actually
From
know
nature's
somebody
middle.
that had a bear chase their dog into their cabin, and I think there was baby cubs around. But
Mhm.
again, this comes down to the come command, that recall again. Recall or
Yeah.
die, essentially.
Yeah.
This dog's chasing the bear off. All of a sudden, the bear decides it's not running anymore, turns around chasing your dog back. I mean,
Thankfully, the dog ran from the bear.
Right.
There's dogs that will engage with that bear.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got a dead dog.
the bear doesn't look crazy or anything.
No.
It looks like maybe in like a playful mood, actually. But
Yeah,
that mama bear.
one paw swipe though. Or
Right.
step
one
on
paw,
it.
One
I
paw
mean,
swipe.
their
Mama bear
power
gets
is
pissed
insane.
off.
Yeah.
Or if the bear switches gears real quick, could
Right.
be in trouble.
Yeah. I think I've seen this one.
All right, we got the sled dogs, and it looks like a moose or
Yeah.
something up ahead of them. Unique scenario.
Ready, Maury, ready. Hey, yeah, ready.
Looks like one's off of the tire.
shoot.
Ooh, it's
Okay,
charging
moose
and
is
stomping
walking up,
the dog.
stomping the dogs. Oh gosh, that's a big animal. That could be a mama moose with some babies nearby. Looks like one of the dogs.
Especially because
pretty
it charged
jacked
and
up.
backed off. Like it's
Yeah.
not just charging to fight.
Right. Looks like that one dog's pretty jacked up.
It's not. I think I read the thing when I watched it. It's like the leg got tied up.
Oh,
It
okay.
actually none of the dogs were injured in this.
Oh,
The
thankfully.
leg got tied up in the wire,
Yeah.
and that's why it was screaming.
I mean, this is difficult because
It's
you
a
got
tough
all these
situation.
dogs up ahead of the sleigh.
It's not so easy to just turn that whole pack around. I
Right.
would imagine. I've never done those
Right.
sled
You,
dog.
you either have some type of command or behavior where they all turn, they all come back to you and sit while you wait for this moose to go on, or I'm sure you could train the dogs to a certain point to back up with the sleigh.
Yeah.
If you're pulling the sled back, the dog's got to back up with the sled. So basically, just increasing the distance to the distraction in this case.
Yeah. I mean, this also is like it looks like you're in Alaska or somewhere where you're going to run into. Like I'm thinking,
definitely.
I'm thinking some kind of bear spray,
Oh yeah,
something like that, maybe to deter that moose.
maybe.
I
I mean, these dogs are all in drive when they're
Yeah,
pulling
yeah,
the
yeah.
sled, so you got to be able to bring them out of drive. So that all that's
and
kind
you're
of
talking like
preliminary
what is that?
training.
8 dogs? Like
A bunch of dogs.
yeah. I mean, 8 dogs all in drive. That's hard with training, even with the trained dogs.
Yeah.
That's a hard task.
I mean, if this is a common scenario, though, you got to train that.
Yeah, yeah.
You got to train
yeah.
to the scenarios that you might experience.
For sure.
All right, we got Charles.
We got left for Charles.
We're-
Making-
oh shit! Oh, she just killed the ninja blender. Now he feels
no.
bad about it. So these people think this is funny, honestly,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
they're doing a video of it, But this is not a behavior that I would want to continue. Because how many ninja blenders are you gonna let him kill?
Yeah. Well, I mean, and anything on the counter.
And honestly, he's probably in an anxious state of mind when that's happening. So he's attacking the blender because he doesn't like it, not because he wants to.
Right.
It's like an impulse control that he can't control. So I'd be trying to help him control the impulses, And also at the end here, you got his tail down. He's showing insecure body language, which may be because he's been yelled at for this before.
Right.
Or, maybe he got hurt by the blender, different things. But, I would definitely teach him how to respond to that situation through pack structure, boundaries, socialization, the full training progression,
Yeah.
obviously.
I've seen that one too.
We got a pit bull. Someone looks like he's doing some training out in a public place. We got this kid whapping him.
Is that the owner or the parent? I think that's the owner. That's the dog's owner, must be. Now the dog snaps at the kid.
Who's the parent of the kid?
That's
Don't know.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean the dog is getting. You could tell he's getting upset about it, because right here, the kid comes back the second time. He whaps the dog. You can see the lip licking right there. Boom, boom, lip licking, blinking.
Enough's enough.
Right. And then the tail goes up. It's wagging. So now he's aroused. So he's trying to correct the kid for hitting him. But he's tolerant at first. Then it escalates. So if I'm the dog owner, like he does step in like that, say no. But as soon as you see this kid come back, you got to push that kid away.
Yeah.
You know, which I've been in these situations before with kids, and it's a tough situation.
Yeah.
And the parent's not around.
Luckily that was a relatively tolerant dog. Like, think about a dog that just boom goes like just
snaps.
that distance he had. That kid's getting.
Well, what could also happen is in the future the dog creates an association to kids approaching it, and now is reacting at kids as soon as they approach.
Yeah.
The other thing is this dog's off leash, but he's got no remote collar.
Yeah.
So if he wasn't able to grab that collar because he was that close, that dog might have gotten away from the handler or the owner, chasing the kid down. Now you've got a problem. You know, if that dog bites the kid, now you're going to have police involved and things like that.
I mean, most likely, like, separate right there. I mean, if I see that kid approaching, I'm probably making space. I'm just I'm walking away from that kid.
Heel, the dog comes to my side, I'm walking away.
Yeah.
The kid starts chasing me, dog sit, I walk towards the kid, I have the kid move away from me. You know, tough situation.
Yeah. We're tormenting the family at Thanksgiving.
Why? First of all, why is the Chihuahua on the chair?
The Chihuahua gets its own chair.
He has his own chair. Oh no, he's on someone's lap.
Oh, I see.
So again, golly,
this lady's in fear for her life.
They're all screaming and shit. Good Lord.
Holy smokes.
I mean, first of all, don't have the Chihuahua on your lap at the table. It looks like this is something that they do on purpose because the guy running away, he's like laughing.
Yeah.
But don't have the Chihuahua on the table. This seems like an anxious behavior from the Chihuahua anyway. I mean, the Chihuahua's not having a good time. He's upset. He's fearful. He's anxious about something, you know, and ready to take control. So these kind of things, if you let them keep being practiced, they're going to continue. So
yeah, not a good behavior.
Right. So get out there, get your training progressions in. Pack Talk Podcast, episode 96. Let's go.
It's like it would solve all of these problems.
Yeah.
That's interesting.